Hey Jealous! Today we're going to go over the Essential Elements book exercise number 49. So this is all about using the bow and adjusting the angle with your elbow so that you can move from string to string. So before we do any of that, let's quickly go over our bow hold to reinforce that. So always remember, you take your thumb out like this. The end of the side of your thumb goes in that little groove next to the frog. It's not in the frog like that, but it's right outside of the frog on the side of the bow. Then you're going to wave your hand, lay your middle finger over that little metal piece down here, what's called the ferrule, and everything else lays gently around that finger. So it's a pretty natural hand shape when we hold the bow because we want to be as relaxed as possible. So you can see my wrist is kind of dropping down like this, but what's supporting it is my forearm, lifting up my forearm like this. So let's go over the D string first. So we have our bow hold, set it down by the frog, and we want to be as parallel as possible with the bridge. So when I'm going to draw the bow, I'm going to use both my shoulder and my elbow. Because look, if I just use my shoulder, we're kind of sawing away and the bow isn't straight. Or if we just use the elbow, right? That doesn't work. So we have to use both these hinges as one to open up your arm and draw the bow in a straight line, as straight as possible. So here I go, D string. So you can see both of those spots on my arm working. Now let's do the A string. So when I move on to the A string, watch what I do with my elbow. Right? I have to raise and lower my elbow according to which string I'm on. See how nothing else changes? Like my hand shape is still the same nice flow. My shoulder is still relaxed. It's just the elbow that has to lift, and then everything goes with it. So now I can bow on the A string in a straight line. A good way to practice this straight bowing is with a mirror in front of yourself so you can see exactly what you're doing. So looking at this exercise, we have 4 measures and then a repeat sign at the end. So in total we have 8 measures, right? So the first one, we have 4 counts on the open D string. And then the following measure, we have 4 rests where we have all this time to move that elbow up and get ready to play on the A string for 4 more counts in the third measure. Then, the fourth measure, we have another 4 rests so we can get ready, lower our elbow back down, get ready to play the D string, starting the whole pattern over again. So let's play through this together. I'm going to set my metronome at 60 beats per minute. Okay, I have my metronome going at 60 beats per minute. I'm going to count off 4 beats and then we can start together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Rest, raise that elbow, 4. Rest, back down to the D string. 1, 2, lift, 4. Now let's do it one more time, but with a side view, so you can see my arm moving from the side. So I have my metronome going at 60 beats per minute again. So from the top, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we lift. Then back down. Lift, make sure your shoulder is down. And what I mean by keep your shoulder down is keep it relaxed. If we tense up, you can kind of see it raise up, and that is going to, create tension throughout your arm that you don't want. So, although we're reaching all the way over here with our elbow, we must remind ourselves once in a while to keep that shoulder relaxed. It's your elbow doing the work, and everything else is relaxed. So the main takeaway from this video would be remembering to use both of our hinges to draw the bow across the string so that we can keep it parallel with the bridge at all times. We can use a mirror for that. The other thing is that while your shoulder and your wrist is relaxed, your elbow is going to be doing the work moving from string to string so you can keep your nice form. Alright everybody, I'll see you in the next video.